Hey, welcome back, YouTubers. Another hashtag TTH review and update on this board's completion. So, I am calling this D-Day board finished. Of course, there are a few minor things I could add on and touch up on this board, like more sandbags, more def layers, more barbed wire, but I think all in all, I am calling it complete. For the purpose of the video and the photos I've been taking for my Facebook hobby group and posting on the various groups, I do not unfortunately have US soldiers, so I've had to make do with my allied contingent of my French and obviously my German forces, filling in all the places that will be used for this board when there is a game on it. So for the time being, as I said, these are just the figures that are showcasing obviously the places and spots where your forces can go should you ever play on this board. The game, obviously, I'm definitely going to have a few games on this board once it is at a certain venue where we're going to play, or at a friend's house, or whether I host a game. But that will also be updated on the group. So let's dive into it. So, yes, it was a very long wait. And as I said, these are all the little aspects of the board that I've been talking about and working on for the last few months. And now as I said, it has been finished. But as I said, I'm going to do some more touch-ups on that, which I won't do another whole video on, but the update photos will go on my group. So, for example, there's a bit of camo netting I want to put over here. As I said, quite a few more sandbags. I'm leaving this space bare primarily because one of the players that are going to use this board might have a Flak 88 unit, or I might get a base like this and get some sort of a thing going here with some sandbags. I don't know. That's all the space used for gameplay. With this in particular, as I said to you guys in one of the early videos of this construction, this was going to be used for a removable piece, so you don't just have a trench in one game scenario, you can also put a building on like I've done here. So all of that is removable, apart from this main flak bunk over here, which is kind of a permanent feature, which I'm very pleased with. All the spaces and little trench spaces for your units, which work really well. Got a bit of a roadway over here for some vehicles, and of course when the allied tanks start moving ashore, all these defiles and wine that during the game there's the specific rules on how to remove them if you have combat engineers or any engineer unit that can remove obstacles like that. And there's the main draw for the tanks to get up, and then of course the path on that side which can be used by miniatures. And then of course the beach itself, one of the main features of the table, with the craters and of course the allied troops, as you can see, trying to make their way onto the beach. And you just have to get your imagination going here in terms of this would be, there'd be explosions going off and bullets flying and everything. So it really gives you an idea on what they experienced on the beach. And the fact is, also one of the main features is this piece right here, this viewpoint, because this is what I did model off the Saving Private Ryan movie. Not 100% accurate, but nearly there. But in terms of the board, as I said, I'm calling it done. I'm very pleased with how it turned out, and getting good feedback on social media in terms of this table. And I'm keen to have a game or two on it at some point. Those updates on the games that get played on here will get posted on my group, Tabletop Hobbies Terrain Technician. So for those of you who want to follow, feel free to do so on that group, and feel free to join and post pictures of your hobby, or whatever craft it may be. In terms of the new project that's coming up, I won't dive into it right away. This board took quite a lot of time and capital to do. So the planning is in progress for the new table. It's going to, I will do another review on the next planning stage in terms of the new table, but it will be the same size table as this, just completely different setup, and I've got a whole lot of stuff I've got to order for that. So what I'm going to do this time is make sure I order the stuff before starting on the table. But in all, guys, hope you enjoyed following me on this journey. I know I ran into a bit of a roadblock in the middle of it where I had to wait quite a few months, and I do apologize for that. but it was worth the wait in my opinion. I'm very pleased with the way this board turned out, and obviously if you were standing next to me it would look a lot better. I apologize for the quality of the camera I'm using. I will try and make do and get a better version in terms of a camera and better quality. But all in all, very pleased with how it turned out. As I said, a few more things I could possibly add, but the next few photos and updates you will see will be like this with games. So hope you enjoyed it, guys. Thanks for following the build, and I look forward to having you along the journey for the next one and probably the next one after that, and continuing to grow the hobby on my channel. And I will continue to follow your guys' channels that subscribe to me, and I thank you for those subscriptions so far. I see my rate is slowly climbing, and as always, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and leave a like. Thanks, guys.